Hello guys, we are back with another problem which is related on recursion and backtracking, and today's problem is combinations, and it's a medium question and highly like, and it's a basic foundation for the recursion and backtracking. So let's dive into the question. What's actually question asked? So you have a given an integer n and the k. You have to return all the possible combination of k numbers out of the range 1 to n. So you can return in any order. So let's understand the question. What's actual question asked? You have a given an array n is equal to 4, and you can choose the element 1 to n, any of element, and here is given a size. You can choose only two element and try to form combinations. So the possible combination is 2 4, 3 4, 2 3, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, or not any other possible combination is present. So you have to return all the possible combination you can make. You have to return it. So your return type is 2D vector. Okay, let's take another example 2. An example 2, it's easy. You have to choose only one. You have given n is equal to 1, so you have only uh, one element, and k is equal to 1 means you have to pick only one. So there is only one possible combination is present. It's 1 itself. So how can we solve this problem? So basically, if you want to solve this problem, so you have to pick one element. Okay, let me just write it here. So let's say you have given, yeah, in this case you have n is equal to 4, so this is a array, you have it, and you have to pick two element. You pick this element, let's assume, and you pick this. So one of the combination 1 2, another combination is 1 3, another combination 1 4. Now what you going to pick? You pick 2 and you pick 3, then you pick 4 2 4, that's it. And another combination is 3 4. So that there is a possible combination. Let's say if k is equal to 3, it means you can pick 3 element. In that case, what you going to do, you just fix it 1, and here you fix it 1, and you move one iterator. So 1 2 3 one combination, 1 2 4 another combination. Now you move 2 also and 3 also. So you can find out, if you try to find out in the iteration way, so you have to do, it's a little bit complex because you write uh, iteration to iteration. You write into the loop one. You are nested loop, mini nested loop. If your case value is 20, so you are going to write 20 nested loops. So it's kind of fuzzy and complicated, not easy, and you have to make a, different function for different value of k. So it's not valid, it's not easy to make this function because you have to write lot of lengthy code. So what you do, you can do this problem by recursion. Why I'm going with recursion? Because here I think, if I know, first and foremost I have to find out all the combination is present here. How can I do that? So let's jump into the code and try to then I'm explaining how I'm thinking like that. So first and foremost, what I'm going to do, uh, I'm going to call it my help function. Let's call help function name is solve, in which I want to pass it something. I'm going to pass it this n and this k because necessary, and I want to This is a vector of vector int, and I'm going to do this actually. This solve function actually do one job for me. When I call this function, it store all the answer into this any vector. So I have to make one vector, and here I am going to make vector 2D vector in defining globally. Let's its name is result, uh, for making better sense answer. So what actually does this solve function actually update my my all combination into this answer, and after, if my solve function is completed, it going to update it. I have to return it from here on. So that's it about that. I have, first and foremost, I have to complete this solve function. So how can we, so it may be contain this and this, and if it contain 2D vector, so I have to pass it one single vector too. So that's why I'll just pass it one temp vector, temp, and and there is a range over this, there is a range, and I have to uh, try to find out the keyth. So I have needed one two pointer more, which store which uh, which store the value of my current size. Is it my current size is 102? So it's going to, it it good to know uh, at that position what's my current size of my temporary, this temporary vector. So currently it's 0, so that's why I'll just pass it 0, and I pass it one more 0, it denoting the actual position where I'm just lying in this array. I'm at the 0 index, 2 1 index, 2 index, 3 index. So it's going to store this data. So let's complete our solve function 2, and it's a void type because here I am take not returning anything, so that's fine. So first parameter is int10, another parameter is key, another parameter is vector, let's name it temp, another taking the current size, and last one is storing the I, means let's name it current length L. So if my if my if my current size in at any point of time, if my current size is equal to the k, what does actually mean? It means uh, I've hit the size of k, and it must be my answer. So this answer is going to update it into my ans to the vector. So what I'm doing, if current size hit it to the k, in that case I have to update it my ans one more vector, this is temp, and I have to return it from here. That's my base case. And let's go to the indexion part and the main function of this recursion and backtracking. So actually I know I have to start it from here. What I am actually do here, I assume my, let's in this case k is equal to 2, k is equal to 2. So what I actually do, I'm starting from looking for the answer from here. Okay, when I'm here, so I'm at the position of 1. So what I actually do, I'm looking, I add it into my ans and try to find out is it possible for the combination or not, and I updated my one more pointer here. What I do actually, I'm try to find out all the solution from this which is starting from this one, and I find out all the combination which is started from this 2. I try to find out all the combination which is started from this 3, and so on. That's my motto for doing this thing. what I actually do, I have to uh, now my okay, if my length is now 0, my length is starting from the L, so I'm starting from here looking for the answer from here, and I greater than n, I plus plus. So this L actually means if I start looking for the answer from here, so I just my answer, if my answer started from here, so I'm looking for all the solution. If my answer started from here, I'll just looking forward, not I'm never use this one again. If my answer, if I start looking for the answer from this 3, who started from this 3, so I'm never look backward two or one, I'm not going to add it into it, because if I add it, it's it's a permute the same thing, it's a permutation of same combination, so that's why I didn't do that. So that's why I'll just starting from L. If not, I'm starting from, if I starting from 0, it may be written me permutation, so I want to avoid this permutation, that's why I started from the L. So what's my duty? First and foremost, I am assuming my answer will be started from this, so I have to add it into my temp, this I plus 1. I assuming this is my answer is going to start it, my combination is going to start it from this I, so I edit it. After I edit, what I'm going to do, I have to update it something, and this thing is my current size is going to increase because I added this I plus 1, so my current size is enhancing by 1, and if I added this thing, so my L is maybe changes from I plus 1, because my L is going to changes from L to I plus 1 in that case. And after add it, so it's a backtracking process, because I want to find out all the solution. If I looking forward to this one, so it give me all the possible answer from this. If I looking forward to this two, so I have to first and foremost I have to delete this one from this my from this my temporary. If I don't do, so it give me a permutation type, or give me some another type of answer, which is not, which is another which is invalid, or it means wrong. So first and foremost, if I want to start from this 2, I have to delete this one. For deleting this one, what I do, I call it, I have to pop this element from my temporary. If I pop this element, so my answer can be started from this 2, because it's a fresh, and for generating a combination I have to, it must to delete this one. If I'm here 3, if I want to start my combination from this 3, it must to delete 1 and 2 from this temporary. If I deleted this 2 or 3, then it it can be possible to make combination. So that's it guys. So let's run this code. This is the code. And it's accepted. Let's submit this code guys. And this is accepted. So if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I resolve your doubt as soon as possible. And until then, keep grinding guys.